Hey guys, we are back in the shop again today. My name is Luther from Luther's Woodworking. Thanks for stopping at my YouTube channel. Today we're going to make a Steve Good heart, a Valentine heart. I know it's getting close to Valentine's, but I have no rhyme or rhythm as far as when I make these projects. I could make this in the middle of summer, but it's a couple days before Valentine's, and I decided just to do a heart basket. So this is what it is. I have all my pattern applied to my 1/2-inch wood. This heart is made out of 1/2-inch Baltic birch. I have the blue tape applied. I have the pattern applied on top of that. Then I got clear packaging tape on top of that. And I have each one of these patterns applied to my 1/2-inch plywood. There's 5 sections to this heart. Pretty basic, easy to cut out. All the 5 sections right there. So we will head over to the scroll saw. But before that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and ring the bell because I'll have more videos coming. But for now, we're going to head over to the scroll saw and get cutting on this heart. Very easy project, shouldn't take too long to do. Okay, so here we are at the scroll saw. I forgot to mention that I do have my interior holes all cut for this project. Each one takes an interior hole except for the bottom of the heart. So we're going to start cutting on this heart and see how it goes. And I didn't mention, you want to cut the inside of this heart out first because it gives you more to hang on to when you're actually cutting the outside, around the outside here. Okay, so one thing I noticed when I mentioned in the beginning of my video that this whole project was 1/2 inch material, the bottom of this heart is actually supposed to be 1/4 inch. I already have it on 1/2 inch. We're going to deal with the 1/2 inch with this one. The only difference is the heart will just stand a little bit taller. But normally with this pattern with Steve Good, the bottom will be 1/4 inch. All the other parts will be 1/2 inch. Okay, so that would be the bottom. It's 1/2 inch. I think it'll look just as fine with a 1/2 inch bottom as it would be a 1/4 inch bottom. But I made a mistake, put it on 1/2 inch, but it ain't going to make much of a difference. So we'll just go ahead and start cutting out all these other layers. Okay, so we have all the parts for the heart right here. And like I said, we got the bottom 1/2 inch. It'll still look nice. What I'm going to do next is we got to take all the tape off and the pattern, and we're going to sand these parts all up nice and smooth. Get all the fuzzies off, get it all ready for assembly, and then we're going to be back to start the next step of this assembly. All right, so we got all the parts cut out, sanded, all nice and smooth, ready to put together. I did want to mention, in the beginning of my video, I said all these parts are made out of 1/2 inch. They're not. The actual bottom part of the heart is 1/4 inch, and the top part of the heart is 1/4 inch. I did cut them parts out of 1/2 inch. After kind of laying it out, putting it together, I kind of really didn't like how it looked. So, lesson learned: read your pattern, read your instructions. I missed it somehow, and I put everything on 1/2 inch lumber. So, I just like the looks of it being 1/4 inch for the top and bottom. The middle sections of the heart are all 1/2 inch Baltic birch. So that is a lesson learned. I'm not going to redo my video like I've mentioned in the past. I make a mistake. You're going to see the mistake because that just is what happens when you do crafting or woodworking. Mistakes happen. So with all that said, you have the bottom here. Let me just move my camera a little bit so you can see right here. Okay, so you have the bottom right here, and you have the 3 middle sections. Now, 2 of these middle sections are exactly the same. The one in the middle has a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see it, you probably can't, but there's a little bit of a cutout right in there. It just looks a little different than the other ones. That goes in the middle, and then the ones, the rounded, you can see this is totally round right here. Them go in the middle and the top. So it looks like this here. And then obviously you have your top section of your heart that will go on top of that. I've made these before. You can paint these different colors. I've done red and white. I've done red with a dark stain. You can stain all these if you want. But whatever color you do, these hearts, if you're going to stain or paint these hearts of any manner, you want to do it before you glue any of this together. Because you're not going to be able to stain or paint these hearts if it's all glued together. If you're just going to leave it natural wood color like this, you could glue this all together and clear coat it and it'll be fine. But if you're going to do multiple colors, you need to paint this or stain this individual pieces before you glue this together. So what I'm going to do, this is all ready to get assembled. I am going to stain this or paint it, or I'm going to pick out some colors, probably red and dark walnut or something like that. And then we're going to glue this together, and then I'll be back to show you what actually the finished heart looks like. But these are fun to make, and we'll be back when this is all completed. So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, guys, we are done. We got a heart basket here. I went ahead and glued it all together. You can see it right here. I just want to remind you that the bottom of this basket is a 1/4 inch Baltic birch, and the very top ring of this basket is a 1/4 inch Baltic birch. I know I mentioned in my video about 1/2 inch, but that was just a mistake on my part. So these middle pieces here are 1/2 inch, and then the quarter inch. As you can see here, I stained this basket with a dark walnut and barn red stain. You could leave this basket natural. You could leave part of it natural and stain part of it. There's a lot of different ways you could decorate these baskets up. But this is a nice looking heart basket. If you wanted to build one of these, very easy to build. It is from a Steve Good pattern. You go to his website at squirrelsawworkshop.blogspot.com to get all his patterns, and he's got a lot of information on that website, also videos. And you can hit my subscribe button if you would. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and ring that bell because I do have more videos coming out. So this was a fun project to build. Give it a try, and we will see you on my next video.